Hey YouTube, I stumbled upon something today that I feel like I need to voice my opinion about, and it's kind of a weird topic to stumble upon. They apparently opened up a new clothing line for specifically overweight mothers. I don't know why they needed to open a special fashion line just for mothers, specifically mothers who went a little heavy on the pudding and cupcakes. I think especially if they're a new mother, they're going to be a little emotional because all the, the hormones and bleeding and all the other stuff. That a commercial coming on saying, "We know you packed on a few pounds after childbirth," it's probably going to piss them off. Either that or they're going to break out in tears like they're watching The Notebook. And I don't know if the best pitch is that. I know that you've gained a couple pounds after you've had a child. I mean, they could have put more miracle behind it rather than, "Listen, bitch, we know you got fat, but you're gonna pop up a couple dress sizes." I'm not gonna name the site or anything because I know YouTube likes to, you didn't have copyrights. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna more voice about it. It begins with a Z specifically, and I mean, you see these women on here, and they're like, I don't know, anywhere from 230 to 360 pounds, wearing clothes that they build for skinny women. Just they use a little extra fabric, and they're pushing them off for actually more money. What you would see for a regular sized person at 200, you're seeing for a fat mom at 360 or 345 or whatever. I mean, it's not like the fabric costs an extra $104 because you're fat and you just need to use more. You're not losing any business cost here. And then not only that, you should give them a discount for the fact that your commercial just emotionally scarred them for life now. Telling them, "Oh, you had a baby, you fat bitch. Now you gotta wear a big dress, you dumb cunt." Like, I don't think the best idea was to push off the fact that a mother gained weight after childbirth. I thought it was a little sensitive. Now, my question is, are they going to start a male brand? Is there going to be clothes specifically for fathers who gained baby weight? Because, when a father, I just had a kid myself, I gained weight, because whatever she eats, I eat. Because even though it looks disgusting sometimes, it's delicious.
You eat
and shut up. And are they gonna make is it gonna be called Fat Daddies? Like, we know your wife binged and you got in a little bit on the brownies. You need clothes too. Here's a regular shirt, but now it's 7X because you're a fat asshole. Is it gonna cost $40 more than if I went to Walmart and bought a shirt for $5? I don't understand you should just make the same commercial for everybody. We don't need, I'm overweight. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I look like Adonis and I don't need fat daddy clothes. But I don't think I should be put on national television that we know you and your wife gained weight after conceiving a child, and now you're both fat and disgusting and you're probably at the end of your life.
Asshole. Here's
some nice clothes. I don't think I needed that. I don't think I needed to be put down so I go out and buy clothes to make myself think I look bigger, even though I'm wearing half a circus tent. I don't think I needed that. It just personally upset me. The fact, I'm not actually emotionally hurt that, they called me fat. I knew this for years. I've been fat since I was in first grade. I've always been the fat kid. He brought Twinkies to lunch. I was always that kid, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really affect me, but you got women that weighed 115 pounds before they got pregnant, and now they blew up to 230, and they're like, "Oh, God, my feet are swollen, and they're not even because I'm pregnant anymore, just because I ate too much ice cream." And now you went on TV and was like, "We hear your problem. We know your feet are fat. But it's not just your feet that are fat. Now you're just completely fat. Do you have trouble entering doorways now?" I don't think they should just push that off. It's kind of upsetting. I don't know. Anyway, on that subject, let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments. below my face. Another thing. I work in retail. I do a retail job. And I understand, college is going back in, people are going back to college. A good friend of mine's going back to college. Started today, actually. And, the young kids are going back to school, high school starting and all this other da-da-da-da. I realized some weird things. There's movies onside onside? Isn't that a movie? On the cover of these kids' notebooks. Movies that these kids going back to elementary school, middle school, even freshmen and sophomores in high school probably wouldn't even recognize. I mean, these kids are the class of 2017. I don't think they're going to realize a quote from Tommy Boy. I don't think their parents sat them down when they were 6 years old and goes, "Son, it's about time we had that talk." What? To talk about Tommy Boy. Or Animal House. Or Ghostbusters. Maybe Ghostbusters just because we like to jerk that off everywhere. But some of these movies are classics and these kids are going to be like, "Oh, that guy looks funny in a little coat. I want him on my notebook." Like, and they don't actually know what it's from. Top Gun? You show me a freshman who knows words to Top Gun, and I'll show you a fucking liar. All right? I don't get it. Why even put this on notebooks? I mean, I know it's a pity subject to be upset about, but I'm not upset. It's just weird. Like, why even bother putting it? They're not gonna put the Ninja Turtles on there or something that they brought back. One dead cartoon that they just rose from the grave again. The re-rise the Animaniacs or some stupid shit, or put South Park on there. Something these kids watch. Animal House? I haven't even seen Animal House in the last 10 years. I can't even find the shit on DVD in a $5 bin. I'm sure as hell these kids haven't seen it. I mean, I don't get. I mean, next you're gonna see like Ice Cube, "Are We There Yet?" on front, and like, are they gonna make like Forrest Gump notebooks next? Like, "Kiss my crippled ass," and like, I don't understand their selling motive there. We want kids to be more retro. Fat guy in little coat. Like, I don't understand their whole selling point there on trying to post off these notebooks. And not only that, they're starting to make religious joke folders and notebooks. Like, I saw a folder today in a store I go to quite frequently. It said, "I must ask you a question," with a little mustache. And it said, "Do you know about Jesus?" It was like one of those jokes like, "This is gonna be good," and just ruined it at the end. It was like, yeah, alright, this could be funny. I must ask you a question. They should just end it there. "I must ask you a question. Do you know about Jesus?" Are these like specifically Catholic school folders? Like, does anybody really buy these, or they buy them as a joke? Like, I have folders about Jesus. And one I see is a really religious folder. It was like, I get paid commission. The only commission, and then a quote from the Bible. "We got a snappy fuck here." Like, I don't get some of the, like, when I was in school, we had 4 folders. You had blank folders, plastic folders, Pokemon folders, or the fucking Power Rangers. And that's pretty much all you fucking had. Or you had some shit cartoon like the Beetleborgs that nobody fucking watched. They just posted off for 50 cents. And they're like, "Oh, maybe we can make some extra money off with that cartoon," like they do every fucking year. Anyway, and everybody buys their back to school shit in like June and July. They don't realize like 3 days before school starts, that shit is like 50 cents. Where you spent $3 on drops down to like 25, 50 cents. You've been robbed, my friend. You've been fucking robbed. Blind. It drops there straight down. $3, $3.50, boom, 50 fucking cents. I saw a box of Crowns for a nickel. I can't even buy a used condom for a fucking nickel. I don't understand. And everybody's like, "Oh, we gotta get back school supplies. My kid's gonna be on honor roll this year because they bought it in June." Fuck that. Buy that shit 3 days before. You have the $20 to buy that kid everything he needs. Like, school gives you a little list. Sometimes they give you a little budget number on, you know, it should cost about this much. Bring this with you just in case, you know. Maybe the most expensive thing you're going to buy is maybe a backpack. Actually, if your kid's in high school, you're probably going to buy a calculator. But if your kid's that far in high school that he needs one of those $200 calculator, he should have a job to buy his own fucking calculator. So, parents, you don't have to worry about that. But remember that next time you're buying back to school gear, it goes on sale for like 50 fucking cents 3 days before school starts. Because they're just trying to pawn it off. We don't need it in the store anymore. Nobody's going, you know what I didn't buy you know what I didn't buy, but now I'm gonna buy in fucking December? A box of crowns. Obviously I needed a $20 box of crowns because I had to buy it in June. No, I forgot. Nobody needs that fucking shit. They put it in arts and crafts, they put it in toys, and it just sits there. It just sits there. So that's why they post it down so low. So next time you go buy school supplies, don't go in June and May before school even fucking ends. At least around here it doesn't end until June. And go wait until it's like the bell's about to ring. Go to Walmart, get your folder and your calculator, and go to class. Because that's as cheap as it'll be. Trust me. You can go in there with $5 and come out with a full year of supplies. Oh, so we covered 2 subjects so far. We covered fat moms and dads and movies, folders, school supplies. Yeah, random fucking video. Apparently a U.S. family found $300,000 off the Florida Keys in gold doubloons. That's fucking badass. If you could just walk around nowadays and find some pirate's buried treasure, you just had a good fucking year. That just sums it. You could have everything wrong happen that your dog could die in an accident, including a plane crash that kills 600. You find a pirate's buried treasure, you're set for fucking life. You can lay on your deathbed next to your wife that you've been married to for 50 years and go, you know, you're the second best thing that's happened to me. And she goes, what was the first? And you go, I found a fucking pirate's buried treasure. And you just die right there. And that is your heaven. You found a pirate's buried treasure. No one can say, you know what I did? I picked up some fucking gold doubloons today. That's what I did. I dug them up on the beach and my kid was building a sandcastle. I stomped it out and I found gold doubloons. My kid's like a fucking metal detector. It's Peter Pan over here. You know what I mean? It's fucking... Personally, I just found that story awesome. If you could find an old pirate ship wreckage of $300,000 in gold doubloons, you had a good fucking year. 1, you can feel like Captain Hook. 2, you got $300,000. In the Florida Keys, I mean, you can buy a nice house for $300,000, I think. I'm assuming $300,000 is a good amount of money. You can buy them up in NJ. You can buy a nice house for $300,000 cash. I mean, you're gonna probably want to. You might make more off with the gold doubloons. You never know. Some museums like, oh, fucking Davy Jones' locker treasure. I want some doubloons. Doubloons are on the menu. I could put it inside my pouch and carry around my sword I got from Disney World. Yeah, other than that, I mean, just some crazy shit's going on, man. They call it like a 10-foot alligator. Oh no. They call it a 727-pound alligator in the Mississippi River. 727-pound alligator. It's like fucking Lake Placid over there. Look, you got Betty White over there feeding them dead husbands. It's ridiculous. 727-pound alligator. That's like 6 smart cars. It's ridiculous. Oh god, I'm just rambling now. But all right, YouTube. Comment, subscribe, like, add, masturbate to it. Whatever you feel like doing to it, do it. Send hate mail. Tell me I'm fucking ugly. Make fun of my missing teeth. See that? Look at that. Yeah. Fucking bike accident. From eating your mom out. And yeah. Anyway, I want you all to have a good night. And I will see you all in the AM. Alright, YouTube. Talk to you later.